Good evening. This is CTV News for Wednesday, July 26th. I'm Sonia Shrivastava.
And I'm Denise Douglas. So glad you could join us this evening. With no clear plan on what will be next, Senate Republicans voted to move forward on dismantling Obamacare, and their discussions entered day 2 to try and reach an ultimate decision on health care reform. Debate has also spilled off the Senate floor. In a statement, Senator Chris Van Hollen called on his fellow lawmakers to stop the Republican effort to repeal Obamacare, calling it a very dangerous journey. He went on to say the end of the journey will do incredible damage and harm to the health care system. Senator Ben Cardin also weighed in, calling Republicans unconscionable. Critics say 33 million people could lose their health insurance if Obamacare is repealed. Strong reaction on Capitol Hill tonight after President Trump tells transgender Americans via Twitter that they are not wanted in the military and ordered them barred from service. Congressman Anthony Brown, himself a veteran of the armed forces, has joined the ranks of those protesting the president's actions. He called it a dark day for U.S. armed forces.
So the question I ask then is then with those who are already in the service, what happens to them? What's their fate?
And nobody knows. I mean, you could call the Department of Defense today. You could ask a commander of a soldier who is currently deployed in Afghanistan, putting their life on the line for our country, who's transgender, say, hey, what are we going to do? And there's no answer, because this is not the way that you announce policy of this magnitude. It's not well thought out. It's cruel. It's unprecedented in the way that, particularly the way that the president has announced it, and it leaves in limbo more than 10,000 service members who are transgender today in our military. The president, as commander-in-chief, has broad authority and discretion in certainly decisions involving military personnel, the assignments that they can serve in. You remember under President Clinton, the don't ask, don't tell, that was done by executive order, at least initially. So whether he's got the authority to do it or not, whether it's by executive order or a bill passed in Congress, this is a discriminatory policy.
Brown says the president may have the authority to take the action, but expressed doubt that the current Congress will buck the president's order.
Meantime, Denise, a man is dead after being hit by a pickup truck in Laurel. The incident happened around 7 this morning near Route 1 southbound side in Bowie Road. Now, officials say the pedestrian was leaving the nearby IHOP restaurant when he was hit. The driver of the pickup truck did remain on scene. The crash is still under investigation. Also tonight, an early morning crash kills 2 people in Annapolis, and we now know the names of those victims. It happened on Route 50, and police say 31-year-old Christine Parks was going in the wrong direction and hit 34-year-old Hugh Zhao. Zhao's car rotated in the middle lane and was hit by a third motorist, Alexander Kwan. Parks and Zhu died on the scene. Kwan and passenger Janet Kim were taken to a hospital. The cause of the crash is under investigation. You may remember 2 men died in a similar wrong-way crash on Indian End Highway in Prince George's County just last week.